your boy Nana. Welcome to my Text Talk Thursday. This week we're going to talk about the funding for the vaccine. Well, there's three ways of actually funding for this thing. There's actually more, but there's three real options that we actually have. The first one is to go back to the IMF and be like, hey, what's popping? I know the other day we got R500 billion. We need a little bit more to fund our vaccine, or we go and ask for more from the donors that actually pulled through for us at the beginning of lockdown last year. So Oppenheimer, Patrice, Mutsepe, we could actually go and ask them for more money and see if they're willing to be good Samaritans all over again. And the last option is to go and charge or increase taxes. So this is the option I'm going to talk about, because the other options I have no experience in. I don't even know about those ones. So I'm just going to talk about the tax. So the first options, there's actually three options within the tax. Once again, there's three options here. It's increasing businesses tax, and I don't see this one happening purely because already businesses are heavily taxed in the world. I think we are number 10, if not number 10, we are number 7 in the world when it comes to being one of the highest taxed countries, business, from a business perspective. We either number 10 or number 7, I can't remember. And also during the lockdown last year, a lot of incentives and COVID reliefs were actually given to businesses. Taxes were deferred, certain rules were overlooked just so that businesses could survive. And a lot of businesses right now are closing down and they're letting go of a lot of people. So it's not like that's an option that they can really go for, because businesses are already struggling as it is. A lot of businesses don't have room to breathe, and I don't see them doing this. And also because Cyril is generally for businesses, so he's gonna look out for businesses more than anybody else, really. The second option is to increase personal tax. So personal tax, that's the tax that you pay on your salary, by the way. This is also high. We either number 7 or number 10, one of the two. It's quite high, and I honestly don't see this one happening, because already employees are losing their jobs. They're struggling to make ends meet. There's a lot that's going on. So they can't necessarily increase people's taxes by a huge amount, and if they do increase them, it will be by maybe 1%, 2%, not a huge amount, to a point where people will be struggling, because I don't even think they would be able to get all the money that they need, because people have lost jobs. So who are you gonna tax if a lot of people are losing their jobs? And even those ones that have not lost their jobs, they now start falling within the bracket where they don't have to pay tax or declare tax. So now, are you gonna force people to pay taxes and declare taxes, even although after you just said to them, look, if you fall under this bracket, you don't have to pay tax. If you fall under this bracket, you don't have to declare tax. So it's a tough one. But I don't see this one happening. I actually don't really see this one happening at all. Because one, unions are gonna strike. Two, the opposition parties are most probably gonna get involved, because it's the year of election. So they would generally would love to have their say if the ANC does the ANC government does increase the personal tax, and I don't think they're going to do that. Like, once again, it's the year of the election. So they don't want to be on the wrong side, of the people. So they're already on people's bad side with the liquor and the tobacco story. Now you're adding tax, it's just gonna be chaotic. The next option is to go with the indirect taxes, things such as sugar tax, carbon tax, tax on tobacco. They might even introduce tax on alcohol, like heavy tax on alcohol. Um, Also VAT. That's the one that I'm gonna mainly talk about because we have had a VAT increase that really did impact us. So this is an option that they're most likely to go with, um, purely because people will always buy, and you can always put, and VAT is on a lot of things. Every time you go to a shop, I guarantee you, 99% of the time, you are buying or paying for something that has VAT on it. So they are guaranteed to make their money from VAT. That's just how it is. They are guaranteed to make their money from VAT. So this is an option that they're most likely to go with. So with that being said, how's that gonna impact you, man? Whew. Do you guys remember when VAT went from 14% to 15%? I remember because I had car insurance, and the car insurance people told me, hey, there's VAT increase, so your insurance is increasing. Man, it broke the bank. It really broke the bank. So, you know, I felt that, and I think I might be wrong, but I think my car installment also went up, and I can't afford to have it go up now, right now. Like, if my car installment and my insurance go up right now, shit, I'm screwed. So I'm genuinely hoping this is not an option they go with, but it's most likely to happen. So your car insurance is most likely to go up. Your contract with your cell phone contract is most likely to go up. Transportation costs is most likely to go up. Food is most likely to go up, not just by the actual VAT. It's gonna go up because of transportation costs. So they're gonna put transportation costs up as well as VAT up. So it's really, everything's gonna, like, a lot of things are just genuinely gonna go up. And they can justify increasing VAT by saying, look, the essential, or the food that's needed to survive, we don't have VAT, zero VAT, zero. They either zero rated or exempt. So they can say that. So but we all know that increasing VAT is not an option that we should also, like, it's not an option. Personally, I don't see it being an option for us as the consumers, but for them as treasury and government, shit, it's the only way they can actually be guaranteed money from tax. Because like I said, 99% of the time, you guys will go out there and buy something that has VAT on it. Go look at your receipt, there is VAT on it. So yeah, but I'll keep an eye on it. Let's see what they say. Let's see. But by the looks of things, VAT is most probably going to increase. And by the way, VAT, we are currently ranked at number 40 in the world in terms of having one of the highest VAT rates. So we might just go over 40. We might be 39, 38. You never know. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for checking out the video. I know it's kind of long, but thanks for checking it out. Whichever platform you're checking this out on, please support and do the things. Peace.